Good morning, friends. How is everyone doing today? Um, just want to be sure you can see and hear me. So if anyone is watching, if you could just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Been a minute since I came live, so I want to make sure I didn't mess anything up in the interim. I'll give it a few more minutes. Good morning, Jeanette. How are you, my friend? So today, I decided to play with one of Kendra's card challenges card making kits, and you get these. I think it's the VIP Patreon level. I could be mistaken. I should have probably checked that before, but um, I was kind of rushing between here and my oldest granddaughter had surgery, so I had to go take care of her for a minute. But let me see if I can find what level that is. Hold on one second. Um, huh, sorry guys, I'm taking a minute. Let me see. My computer is misbehaving. As it is. So get the card kit, the full card kit. There's also a sampler. So to get the sampler, it's the all access level. To get the full card kit, it is the VIP level. So I'll go back and add a link. If I didn't do it already to Kendra's card challenge. Let's see if I did that by any chance. If my brain was working at any point, and it was not. So I'll add a link to Kendra's card challenge and to her Patreon in case you'd like to take a peek. Excuse me. I am feeling much better today. The cold is still kind of lingering with a cough here and there, but other than that, not too bad. So it's doing better, thank goodness. Good morning. How are you, my friend? And so, first of all, I want to apologize for last week's 5-minute live I had on Tuesday. I should have known better than to come on live. I should have just posted something like I did for Thursday's live. Um, but somewhere in my little brain, I thought I could muddle through a live, um, dealing with being sick and the recent loss of my brother-in-law. Well, that was a failed mission. So I apologize for you having to hear me feeling the way I was feeling, both physically and emotionally last week. I am physically feeling much better. We are, as a family, coping with the loss of my brother in law, and I should be finalizing his plans for services today. We just have a few last details to take care of. So, and I'm in charge. So, my niece and nephew are very young. I mean, to me, they're very young. They're in their 20s, far too young to be having to plan a funeral. So, they asked me to do it, and of course, I was honored to know that they trusted me to take care of everything. Good morning, Pam. How are you? We're getting through. Luckily we have a very good, very close, both um, emotionally close and physically close family. We're all live very close to each other. So my kids have been very supportive. All the cousins, the aunts, the uncles, everybody's been stopping by, checking in on my mother-in-law and on my niece and nephew. So very supportive family. I'm grateful for that. But enough of that. Let's get to some crafting, okay? Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. So I decided I would play, like I said, with one of the card making kits. This was the one I got, I think it was December's card making kit. And I did look it up. So when you get a card making kit or even the sampler, Kendra puts this little QR code on there, so it gives you the details of what it is. And let me see if I can show you on my iPad real quick. Second, pull it up because I did do a screenshot so that I could pull up that photo. There we go. So let's see if you can see it. This is the Just Be You mystery card making kit. Has papers from Echo Park Paper. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. And see, this lists everything that's in the kit. So this has pattern paper, ephemera, stickers. This includes a stamp set. It's this one, the You Lift Me Up stamp set, a star banner die, some glitter enamel dots, and then some cardstock and panels. So I think it's neat that Kendra does that little QR code so that you're able to figure out what's in there. Thank you so much, my friend. Good morning. And if I miss anyone, good morning to all of you. I appreciate you all for being here. And I really hadn't set foot in my craft room all of last week and quite frankly until this morning. So if I'm a little discombobulated, you know why. But let's take a peek at what's in here. Because I was telling my husband, I haven't been in my craft room and I think I need to get in there. I think this is my therapy, even though it's way more costly than actual therapy. Okay, so we got this Your Next Stamp gumdrops. I like those. Those are cute. We got this stamp set. Let me pull a piece of cardstock that's easier to see on. Okay, so look how pretty. And I like that this is like an image in a circle, so I can just use one of my circle dies for that if I want to cut it out. And this is, what did this say it was from? Let me look. It was from, doesn't say it. So You Lift Me Up stamp set. Okay. And then we get cardstock. So we got two of those bright pink, a lighter pink, a few of these kind of like a navy blue, some green, a lighter green. Oh, here's some more of these lighter pink here. Love it. And then we did get this die, this star banner die. You can always use a banner die, right? And then let's go through the pattern papers first. And I don't know what I'm gonna make, so we'll figure it out as we go, right? I think that's how I craft all the time. Figure it out as I go. Oh, look at this one. It's so pretty. This would be cute with that Spellbinders die we got in the advent calendar. That would be cute for that. Nice papers. I think at some point I might have had this paper pad. I'm not sure. They start to all look familiar at some point or other, right? Oh, I like this. All these sentiments on there. Pretty, pretty papers, guys. Very pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at some point I had this paper pad. I mean, I have so many. Who's to know what I had or didn't have? And then there's some cut aparts here. So this is a nice large one. She believed she could, so she did. Like that. Go for it. And of course, there's pattern paper on the back. Shine bright like a diamond. With brave wings, she flies. Very cute. Sorry if I'm missing anyone. Oh, way more expensive than regular therapy, but way more fun than regular therapy. Good morning, everyone. If I missed you again, I apologize. Oh, yay! I'm glad you got them. Thank you, thank you. I worried that I mailed everything out on the same day. All the prizes got mailed out on the same day. And I know I've heard from two people that they got theirs, but I worry that, oh, did they make them? I don't know. We'll see. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Okay, so back to our goodies. So then there's some, these are like cardstock stickers. Yeah, I like that. Makes it easy to make cards when you have like stickers and sentiments already done for you. These are neat. Kendra does a good job putting together these card kits, guys. She is amazing. Okay, so let's see what we make today. I really, really like these papers, but I think I'm going to start with this plaid one. Then I'll put flowers on. Maybe not. See how I am? I go back and forth and back and forth. Just how I craft. All right. I think I will go with heart. I like the heart better. And then, maybe I'll go ahead and do, I've been doing sketch 8 for all of my super sponsor hops. So maybe I'll do that. So I always have, I print the individual card sketches. And when whatever card sketch I'm focusing on for the quarter, I always have a couple of them printed extra just to have at hand. Oh, thank you, Froggy. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I think I might do that. See, part of the reason I like card sketches, guys, is because I don't have to think. When I'm crafting, if I don't have a card sketch in front of me, then I have to think, how should I cut these papers? What should I make the focal point? I don't want to think right now. I want to just play. So I can play real easily with card sketches. So that's what I'm going to do. Right? So what I've been doing, see on the sketch, the gray is you can use whatever cardstock or pattern paper, you can emboss or ink blend to use for that layer. So the gray, the black, the whites are for you to decide what to use. And then the sketches have where to use your actual pattern paper. So the pattern paper isn't a lot on this one. So what I've been doing is using for my back layer a pattern paper of some sort. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this one. I think. Let's get cutting. And friends, let me know how things are going with my video and audio. I want to make sure that it's all doing good. Oh, hi Jamie, welcome my friend. Yeah, I'm still toying with the lights now that I got the glass board, which I'm loving by the way. So I have to kind of toy with the lights so that you don't see the glare of the light on the glass mat. Okay, so this I'm cutting at 4 by 5 1/4. Do that for the inside, do that for another card. And then this piece here is 3 1/2. Excuse me. By 1 3/4. So I'm gonna do the 1 3/4 first. Right? Sometimes I have to really stop and think. 3 1/2, yeah. Because I can make boo-boos on my cutting a lot. A lot. Okay. So I like that blue back there. But do I want it? Yeah, I think that blue will work, right? But I like on my card bases for a little bit of the card base to show, like a border. My card base ready. I cut a bunch of my card bases that I haven't, and I scored them, but I haven't folded them. So I guess I'm just folding as I go. And I don't care how straight I cut, you guys. This Michael's Recollections paper, it's always off just slightly, just a hair. See, that much. And also on the length, like it's not exactly 8 1/2 by another piece. All right, And when you see me like reach my hand back, it's because I'm just throwing things on the floor. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Okay, so because I do that, I am going to trim this panel down just slightly. Yeah. Just so I have a little bit of the glue as a matte layer behind the pattern paper, but still some of the white shown. Because I have such a hard time when I do a full panel of cardstock or pattern paper. Like I have the hardest time lining it up correctly to the card base. I don't know why. I just do. Okay, now what did I do with my glue and my so let me cut the rest of my papers first. So for this one, I need 3 by 4. I'm gonna go 3 by 4. Ah, it was 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. That's the layer. That's okay. I'll just cut the white piece a little bit smaller. Not a huge deal. See what I mean? If I don't pay attention, I cut things wrong. Okay. So then this one, the layer is 3 3/4 by 2. That other piece. 3 3/4. I'm always messing up. If I don't mess up the cut on a card, it's just not a card by you guys. Just how I roll. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And then let me pull some of the stickers for the cut apart. I could use a cut apart there, huh? Right? And this one I could trim smaller and it would be okay. I don't think the stripes because it's flat there. I think I like this one. If I use that or these stickers. I think I'll use that cut apart. It'll just be easier. So right before I got here, guys, right before I went live, and I say got here because I had to leave my home to go take my oldest granddaughter some breakfast because she had surgery on Thursday, and her mom was home taking care of her, but her mom had an appointment today, so cute. She texted me, Grandma, can you take care of me tomorrow? I said, of course I can. So I said, what do you need from me? Do you want to come to my house? Do you want me to go to your house? And so she says, no, I can do mostly everything, but if you could bring me breakfast and lunch, that would be great. So I got up and I made her breakfast. And when I'm done here, I'll be making her lunch and then heading out to take that to her. Oh, guys, I'm missing everybody's chats. I do go back afterwards and read the chat because I feel so sad when I miss you guys. But then at the same time, I don't want to just leave you watching like this still screen as I'm going through the chat. Oh my goodness. Cold and snowy. Oh, can't do the cold and snowy. It's cold enough here. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, it's just slightly bigger than 8.5 by 11, and that just always gets me when I'm doing my card bases. Okay, so let's put this one together, shall we? It's pretty quick and easy. Part of why I chose sketch number 8 for my super sponsor hops is when you're doing a hop video, you don't want it to be too long because there's a lot of us hopping along. And so this one seemed to be relatively easy to put together, not too many pieces of paper to cut into. And so that was one of the reasons. The other reason I chose it is because it has er, it has a nice large rectangle right here that I could stamp an image on. I could, do coloring. I could do ink blending, stencil, pattern paper, you name it. And so that was kind of part of my thought process there too. Okay. Sometimes I think my guillotine printer is a little bit off, but it shouldn't be. Maybe it's just me. Okay, I'll add this to the card base. But anyway, I took her breakfast this morning and I told her, okay, baby, I have a live I'm doing. I'll be right back. She's no, grandma, you can stay home. Just when it's lunchtime, I'll text you when I'm hungry. She's like, I know how to do change my drain or empty my drain, and I know when to take my medicine. She's 18, so she should know how to follow doctor's orders. But even though she's 18, she's still my baby. She's my first grandbaby, so she'll always be. And she was a preemie when she was born. She was only 2.5 pounds and had surgery within the first month of her life. So we kind of, I think, overprotect her sometimes. I did cut this paper for goodness gracious. But she's a good girl. Very blessed. Her cousins check in on her. My other grandchildren will check in on her. So, like I said, very tight knit, very close family. What happens to one of us happens to all of us. But frankly, that's just how we are. And I'm grateful for that. Okay. How are we doing? Oh, it is just too cold. Like, I think it's probably, let me check the weather here. It's cold in my garage. Garages are cold because they're not insulated, but it's freezing in here. Let me see if I have that weather thing on my iPad. I know I have it on my phone, which I'm using to go live with. It's 55, you guys. 55. That is cold for native San Diegans. We are basically freezing at that point. Basically. Okay. Have this on. Oh, I need to get another piece of this paper. What I've noticed I've been forgetting to do is the little banner. And because we have a little die here that I could cut a banner out of, wouldn't that be great? But I think I might cut it from the reverse side. I think I'll do that. I'm getting over this cold. I'm much better. But randomly I'll start coughing and having to clear my throat. All the fun stuff. Okay. Let me cut that. 4 degrees. Oh God, no. No. That's insanity. I don't know how people live in that. Woo! Feels like negative 15. Nope. C64 is okay. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. I'm getting there. Just, I guess as you get older, it takes longer to get better. I am very fortunate, Cece. My husband and I constantly remind each other how lucky we are. I don't know how families that aren't that close, how they get through difficult times. I don't think it would. I'm not saying it's easy to get through difficult times. I just think having that support knowing that at any given moment you can call someone and say, hey, I'm having a rough day, or hey, I'm not handling this well. Just knowing that, even if you don't actually call, but just knowing you could if you needed to, makes a huge difference, at least for me. Oh, this cuts the stars out, guys. Nice. So I think I might trim it down to just one star there. I don't know if I want to put the star back in. So anyway, good. I'm very fortunate to have the family that I have. And guys, not only my family, I got to tell you, my friends, my crafty friends. I think having that support is just unbelievable. And like I say, I consider myself to be very blessed, very fortunate. I've always had people close by that that I can count on. Okay, let's add this, and then I'll decide if I want to add that star back on the inside. In the middle of South Carolina. Oh, no, that's not okay. I couldn't take it. You would be, no. See, Jamie, for those of us native to places like San Diego, no, 64 is freezing. We cannot handle that. It is not meant to be. This is why we live in San Diego, because we cannot handle that. We're big babies. I had a friend, a colleague who worked with us. He was from Boston. And I remember it would be winter and he would be wearing shorts. And we're like, what is wrong? And we're bundled up in our sweaters and jackets and, long pants. Should I add that star back in, you guys? Or is it okay with that opening there? There it is with the star placed back in. And there it is without. Oh, I kind of like it without. But yeah, he would wear shorts and we'd be like, what is wrong with you? It's freezing. It would be 64, 65. And he would say, what's wrong with you? This is not freezing. You don't know. And I told him, I agree. I do not know freezing in the sense that everyone in the East Coast knows freezing. But for native San Diegans, it is freezing. Okay, let me see. Get those little enamel dots out. What did I do with that? Put things off to the side in a pile and then I forget. So we want to add. So there's I could add the star down here because on the sketch, that's another thing I'm forgetting. There's supposed to say any object in that corner. So what if, let me get those stars back up here. I added those stars. And I could probably cut a third star out using that banner die. Could have done that. And I can add a cluster of 3 stars down there, huh? I'll do that. Back out. Do that. And I did buy some new magnetic sheets because, as you can see, as I cut into the magnet, it kind of gets stretched out. But as long as it still works, I'll keep using it. I'll replace it till I absolutely have to. But I have them at the ready. See, Pam? Great minds think alike. Not that I'm saying I have a great mind, but you definitely do. All right, let's see. out. That ready. How are we doing on time? We're doing really well. Okay, so here is. Oh, just drop the water brush pen. Okay. I think I'm gonna put these where you kind of see most of the heart in the middle of the star. Right? And then I can add this banner to the inside. Waste not, want not. Okay, where is my So I will be live on Thursday again. Services for my brother-in-law are not until Friday and Saturday. So I will be able to be live. But I was telling my husband I felt guilty for canceling. And as any good Latina Catholic mom, you feel guilty about anything that you let people down on. But my husband said, "Babe, they understand. They know. You don't have to feel guilty." So I said, "Okay, I'll try and do better about that." Just when you grow up like that, it's a real thing. That mom guilt. Come on. And I think I'll put this little star down here. Way every bit of paper that is cut is used. Yay! I like that. Let me put that down. What do you think, guys? How pretty. I love it. Love it, love it. Oh, by the way, thank you for answering that, Pam. It is a mini Empress. I have the full size one off to the side, but I have this mini one that is perfect for having at my desk, and it's actually kind of dirty. I need to clean here. When I'm crafting live or when I'm working on a project that I'm only using small dies. Like when I was doing the advent calendar, this was perfect because the dies were so small. It was easy to just bring in, and it's not super heavy. So I can just bring it in and die cut right here on my workspace. Okay, guys, there's card number one. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. And I'm going to use the same sketch, okay? Just so that I don't have to think. No thinking involved. All right, let's see what papers to use. Um, trying to think about it here. Oh, I was going to put this on the inside of the other card, that scrap. Never get that. I'm going to put the star on there. Still do it? I can still do it. I can still do it. I am constantly like finding my boo-boos after the fact. Usually not in time to fix them, like by taking, here I was able to take the star off, but usually I'm not quick enough to catch that. All right, there. I use that scrap of pattern paper. Now let's decide. What if I use the scraps I have left? I think I'll do that. Of those two pattern papers I started with. I think I can do that. Let me see. So this piece I said was 4 by 5 1/4. Do I have 4 here? 4 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. This pattern piece is 3 1/2 by 1 3/4. Now. Okay. And see if I cut this one right this time. Did I mess it up? I hear chitter chatter, I think, from my neighbors outside. But I don't know. Okay. Okay, then 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 there, and then what is it? 3 1/4 by 2. 2 by 3 1/4. So for my layers, I'm just using 2 of the A2 size panels that Kendra included in the card kit. And what I am doing is I'm going to turn the sketch sideways because these bicycles are in that landscape direction. You can do that. You can change the sketches up to meet your needs. I just want to make sure those are going to fit. It's going to go here. This one will go here, and I might cut white to go there, depending on what I'm going to put. As these girls, prettiest girls, I like that. Kind of like that. Yeah. Oh, let me cut that white piece to go there. White, white, white. I know that white. Figure it out. So that one I'm gonna cut to 3 by 4. What am I missing? Well, my friend, I'm not naming names, but someone with white cardstock in her hand has done that on more than one occasion. I don't know what it is. I try. I don't have the patience, I guess, just to wait for the glue to dry. What's wrong with me? Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't have done that. I guess when I'm doing the full 15 sketches, if you use a directional paper, sometimes it'll work out for all the cuts, but sometimes it doesn't. If I'm lucky, the reverse side works out. If I'm not, I either grab another piece of pattern paper and cut that size that's not working, or I'll just use it the way it is. Because I'm going to tell you right now, people that I give cards to, like my family, they won't pay attention to something. They wouldn't. Like if I did this, nobody would pay attention if the bikes were going upwards instead of the way they should. That's just not the kind of detail my family would pay attention to. But that's just my family. Hi, Don. Welcome. Again, if I missed you, welcome. Welcome, my friends. I appreciate you being here. What do I have right now? You know what? When I was doing my advent calendar, I was real good at checking um, how many people were watching, how many thumbs up I had. So let's see. Right now, I have 23 watching and 15 thumbs up. Can we get that up to maybe 20 thumbs up, Brent? Do you think? Because I always forget to say the YouTube thing. So like the YouTube thing. If you're enjoying this, if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button, sharing it out so we can get some more crafty friends to join us. I know Alicia was live with Danny at Danny's Dreams this morning. I watched them for a bit. So I don't know if they're still going or not, but I mean, they were having fun. I know they were having fun. Okay. And Danny's doing this, like, use your staff challenge all year. So I think that's what they were doing today. Making sure my card's opening the right way because I also tend to put my panels on upside down half the time. I think with me, it's just that I want that instant gratification. I want to be done quickly. Like if I have an idea in my head for a card, I just want it done. I want to see it come to life, I guess. So I've got to learn patience. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I've always been kind of impatient, and my mom has always told me that you need to be patient. You need to learn patience. Like this mom, I've got a bad roll of tape. This one keeps like not coming off correctly. Okay. I am going to take a quick drink of water. Oh, okay. Yeah, I left a little early so I could set up here a bit, but I'm going to go back and watch the replay. Okay. So then this one I'll attach. Oh, goodness. The clearing of the throat. Ridiculous. Oh, no, that's so crooked. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes. All right. So now I'm going to kind of look through the stickers, guys. I could, like, add that, but, oh, and then I also needed the banner, huh? With this paper. This one I think I'm not gonna use. Who am I kidding? I'll use the die. And I'll use the heart side. I think you can get it to fit there. Why isn't it going through? Why is it not going through? Oh no. Something's not wrong. Wait. Maybe it is time to replace it. All right. This one out. And this out of the way. I actually finally put like a table next to me because I'm standing as I craft. And I would put things on the floor and they would be falling down and oh, it was just a nightmare. So I finally put like a little table next to me that I can put my stuff on. And I could just do Girl Boss there, but I kind of feel like it's happy girls are the prettiest girls. Kind of like that. I like that. No, that's too cold. Too cold. Let's see if I can get this on there. Kind of centered. Okay. Then now I know. So if I turn it this way, this would have the banner up there, so I'm putting it on that corner. But it would have an object here. But I'm thinking, what if we had the object up here and we make it a pretty butterfly? Right? Butterfly. I think there's a little flower here. Or instead of the flower, now get this on there. There. What do you think? Should I add some enamel dots on there? Let's see. Where are they? Where are they? Just that little flower. Oh, those green ones would look pretty, right? Maybe. I always have the hardest time, you guys, deciding where to put enamel dots. I don't know what it is. It's so, I just can't figure out where I want. What do you think? Is that okay? Too much white space? I don't know. I always have a hard time with a lot of white space. I think it's not bad, right? Okay. Let's see what we have. Oh, on the inside, I need to put something on this inside of the card, and I think I might put parts for the bike. This. What did I do on the other one? I did the bike. But I kind of want. I want the hearts showing on the inside. So when I'm done here, you guys, the plan is make lunch for my granddaughter, go finish finalizing services, check on my husband, because I know he's been kind of struggling, his younger brother. But all right, guys, I did 2 cards in less than, I'd say 45 minutes, right? Because I showed papers in the beginning. What do you think? So these are both sketch 8. So here it is, the way the sketch is intended. And then here, I just rotated it so it's a landscape card. And then of course I rotate the banner and move where any object goes. But I think it looks okay. Yeah. Oh, that white space. It's a lot of white space. It's bugging me. I think I'm gonna just have to let that go, right? Let it go, let it go. How are we doing on time? We have about 10 minutes before I absolutely have to get out of here. You know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna make one more card just using this panel. This is cut apart, the larger one. Some of the light pink cardstock. Yeah, see what I can do there. Sometimes I feel like it's cheating when you just use like a cut apart and that's it. That's your whole card. But yeah, when we have such pretty papers, sometimes it's okay to leave them as a focal point, right? Let me turn this one down a little bit. Remember, I like to leave that little white border between the matte layer and to the floor. I'll be sweeping when I'm done. That looks good. Get another card piece from my pile. That way we can say we did 3 cards in an hour, right? Even though one of them is really quick. I don't know if I want that pink. I wonder, let me pull, if I have one, kind of a peachy color cardstock. Ah, I'm digging for my stuff. I am digging. I don't think I have, because it's kind of like a salmon, right? Yeah, I think maybe that one might look better than that pink. I'll just save the pink for another card. Okay, let me look. Let me think. Yeah, what do you think? This one or the pink? Right? Using these cut apart is smart use of your paper. Let me cut this so we can kind of see it the right size. Oh, and guys, if you haven't checked out, today there was a hop um, that Alicia hosted. It's the Also Inspired Hop. And this year we're doing things, yeah, like that better, a little bit differently in that we're being inspired by fellow teammates. So this month we chose to be inspired by Danny of Danny's Dreams. And man, she has so many photos on her Instagram. So it's kind of hard to choose. But if you get a chance, check out the hop. Everyone did a fabulous job, which is easy when you have great inspiration pieces to follow. Okay, let's see. Now I could have popped something up on foam tape to add a little bit more, but again, let's just make a quick and easy card. I might add some enamel dot. I think I'll go add some enamel dot. To this card. It is so quick and easy. Pull these back out. Oh, I missed it. You guys all like the pink? Wait, pink, orange, pink, orange. Okay, not permanent, not permanent. I'm gonna do a poll, guys. I should have done that. I forget to do polls now that I'm doing my Advent. Let's do a poll. We have a little bit of time, so let's do a poll. Start a poll. We're gonna do pink or I guess it's orange. Kind of a. There we go. Start the poll, guys. You let me know. You let me know. I'll follow it. I'm not gonna undo this from the orange yet until we see the results. In fact, I shouldn't have undone it from the card base, but you know, hindsight 2020. Excuse me. All right. How are we doing on our poll? Come on, guys. I need a tiebreaker, guys. We're at 50-50. We are at 50-50. Put your vote in. It went to 46-54, and then it went back to 50-50. One more vote. And I'll end the poll as soon as I see one more vote come in. Anybody? Okay. I guess I'll have to decide. All right. I ended the poll. We're at 50-50, guys. So, because it's already on the orange, I'm going to stick with it. I am going to stick with it. And I will add some enamel dots. See. Yellow one. How's that? Yellow, 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 yellow. There, I added just a few. Maybe I add some green ones too. I think what? Yeah. The larger green ones down here. And the medium green ones. There. And then tiny green one. Here. Come on. And then we'll add some green ones too. So add medium ones here. Tiny ones up here. And one of the large green ones. There we go. All right. So it's not just the card panel. Added a little bit of enamel dots. Could add some sparkle too. Sparkle pen. Because I can't just use well enough alone. That would be asking too much. I'm not going to add it on all of the flowers, just on a few here and there. All right, I'll stop. I have 3 minutes. Yeah, that didn't help. That poll helped. None, guys. See, that just tells me that indecisiveness on my part was justified, because if I couldn't decide if I was going to with pink, orange, because they were both good choices. All righty, friends. I am going to sign off for the day. I've got to finish taking care of family stuff. And did I put something on the inside of this one? I did not, but I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go for today. But I appreciate you all being here. You guys are so supportive, and thank you all for the well wishes. Thank you all for your support and your patience. It's appreciated more than you know. I mean, reading through the comments, you guys, on my post last week, I read them to my husband, and he was so thankful and so grateful for all the well wishes. So I'll be here on Thursday, 2:00 p.m. Pacific time. And what did I have for Thursday? Because I think I mentioned that, like, I'm planning out each of my lives on what to do. Today, the plan was to use one of Kendra's card challenge card making kits. And let's see, for Thursday, you know, since I missed last week, I'm going to do probably one of the, I was going to work on smashing 12 by 12 paper pads. So maybe we'll do that on Thursday. How about that? And it's one paper pad that I'm working on at a time. So working on a Christmas one for now. So that'll be what we work on Thursday. Okay, friends? There's no time zone. Well, not for you. But thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all so very much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye.